everyone, it's me, Deanna, the Organized Miss, and I'm kind of wishing I had a teleprompter. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who've been following me for a while, thank you. Thanks for hanging out with me. I enjoy it. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. If you'd like to kind of learn a little bit more about my backstory, I will drop a link in the description box where you can, read about my journey to improve my cognitive abilities, improve my memories. And through that, it's been a lot of experimentation, a lot of self-care, activities, planners, stickers, junk journaling is absolutely my favorite. But there's been more to my journey than that. That's just mostly what I've shared here on this channel. I've decided that it would be a really good time to start a new series and bring you in a little bit more, I think, to my journey and what's been going on. It's all good. No traumas and no dramas or anything. Just a really great things going on in life. And but it's kept me from sitting down here and having a talk with you. So I've determined to do that. I am a pageant director and a coach for girls who compete in pageant systems. Our pageant is a local pageant, and girls go into a variety of systems at the state level, kind of as a feeder, I guess. It's a feeder pageant, but they really can choose to go into any system they want. My goal is to empower them to be engaged in their communities with their platform and the ways in which they give their service, specifically to our community and through our festival that we hold annually. Through that, I discovered the need to help them learn about project management for their social initiatives and all the things that young women juggle, school and work, in addition to their community service. As a title holder, there's a lot of responsibilities, but there's a lot of great opportunities that come with that. So learning to manage that effectively and to be productive really helps them to kind of develop a stronger sense of self-esteem and feel really more successful. I like to let them know that they're not competing with any other girl or anyone else. They're really working towards being their best self. And so my goal is to empower them to do that, to give them the tools and the resources. And so to that end, I developed a workbook that I work with the girls one-on-one with and let them work out of and develop their, really their vision, their goals, and then we set projects based on that, and we just work on whatever it is that their goals are. So my goal is to help them, but their goals could just, they range. I mean, it always starts with they want to win the next crown, but they learn really quickly it's about more than that. It is about how they're contributing, how they're serving a greater cause than just a crown. The crown is an opportunity for them to shine light on these organizations that are really important to them. So this planner or project management system that I developed was really born out of experimentation for myself. So again, I'm going to reference the link in the description where I share my story. Through that process of just learning to remap my brain and regain some skills that had been lost, I started learning that I needed to have other ways to learn information, to absorb and to retain information. So I developed a system called bilateral planning using Pageant Queen Principles. And it's really not, I would say I didn't invent something new. I've really learned that everything is ever been created really is there. It exists somewhere. It just may take a different form or a different shape. So I've done a lot of research into the science of neuroplasticity and productivity and just a lot of different areas to really help me to coach these girls. But it was helpful to me. And in the process, I discovered that some days I could learn and absorb information using my left brain, logical, analytical skills, and other days I couldn't. I was still struggling with recall. I and I still do from time to time. It's not nearly as severe as it was, but on those days I found that I responded really well to imagery and creativity, and really leaning towards the right brain perspective of learning. So I struggled with what system was going to work best for me. And I noticed a theme, because I've watched a lot of planner videos and project management videos, and that it's a common thing for individuals to struggle with finding what works for them, finding a system, and maybe they try one and go to another one, or hear about this one and want to try that, and can feel frustrated when they haven't achieved planner peace. I learned that I don't think that there's such a thing as planner peace. There's not the heavens don't open and the angels sing that you found the one thing that's going to work, because we are human beings, and we need to be flexible because change happens. And I learned that very clearly. With my brain could change on a day-to-day basis, especially while I was still healing, that I didn't think the same way every day. But I still needed to move forward with projects. I still needed to be able to be productive and get things done. And it was really hard to do that when I was struggling. So I found that it worked really well for me to have a system where I had a way to catalog information both for my left brain and for my right brain separately, so that depending on how I was thinking that day, I could reference the materials that would help me continue moving forward. Some days are harder than others, and words just don't come out right or at all, and reading things is difficult. Other days, lights and sounds and all the things are difficult. So I just really needed to set up a structure where they could be separate, but still give me the same information, just kind of in a different language. So I've done that, and I created a planner to help my girls be able to work through the things that they need to do, which I'll be sharing those here throughout the series called Pageant Queen Principles. And then I work with them one-on-one, and we look at what system really works best for them. Are they a left brain list maker? Are they a tactile, visual, I need to have the paper in hand, or are they more of a digital thinker? And do they need to have maybe apps and things to help them move forward with their productivity? Some are more creative and artistic and lean more to the right brain, and others are more kind of analytical and thought structured and really need the list, really need the outlines and everything to kind of give them the guide, and they think within that. And again, those who are right-brained are really creative and just need a lot of white space. So for me, it depends on the day. Some days I'm very black and white, and I just need the list, and I just need, 1, 2, 3, to do, to done, ta-da. And other days I just need all the white space, and I want to make stickers and design things, or I want to play with paint and glue and make all the things. And so it really, it comes down to where I'm at that day, and having the awareness is just the first step. So the first step is knowing what your preferences are, where you lean towards being the most productive and effective. And once you've discovered that, then you can move forward to, there are days, I think it's not uncommon for people just to kind of go back and forth. We do have a natural bent to where either go left or right brain. And I'm going to drop a link below so that you can maybe go take a test. And if you've never kind of found out for yourself, are you a left brain thinker or a right brain thinker, or are you maybe more in the middle? I think that would be really helpful as a first step in determining what kind of planner system that you lean towards. And when developing a bilateral planning system, it will really help you know what you want to be your main structure, and then you can have the other one as an adjunct to go with the main planner. So I think that's where we'll start with. I will drop a link in the description box below that will lead you to the blog post where you can read a little bit more and go take the test and find out, are you a left brain or right brain planner, or are you a little somewhere in the middle? I'm really curious. I would like to know. So, leave me a comment and let me know if you take that test and what you find out, because that's really really helpful in knowing that for yourself. And then when I come back with the next video, we will move forward in the series. So thank you so much for joining me. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I would love to continue this conversation here on YouTube, but also on my Facebook page, or if you're on Instagram, you could tag me there. I share a lot of my self-care activities, so that would be stickers, my planner setups, and my memory planner, and junk journaling. So I would love to hear more about you and how you plan, and feel free to reach out to me. I'm the Organized Miss on Facebook and Instagram, also Twitter. Not there very often. And my website's theorganizedmiss.com. And of course, here on YouTube, you can find me. So I look forward to seeing you again. Have a great day.